Hey, what's going on guys? It's Cole here, and today I have for you another Modern Warfare 2 loadout video. In this video, we're going to be going over the TAQ-56 setup that I recently covered in a YouTube short. This is a setup that does both aggressive play and mid to long range play very well with high damage and low recoil. It's probably my favorite loadout that I've done so far for the game personally, so let's get into breaking it down a bit. And as we get into the attachments here, I'm going to be trying out a new style of showcasing what we're putting on the gun. Feel free to let me know what you think about it. I'm just trying to show a little more gameplay in these videos than I have been up to this point, so I'm trying something new out today. As always, like I've said in previous videos, what you run with this primary is completely up to you. What you want to run as your secondary, tactical, lethal, perks, whatever it might be. These are all personal preference type things, so I'm going to put mine up on the screen, what I've been running with it. But feel free to play around with this and find what works for you. But getting into the attachments for the TAQ-56 itself, first we're going to go to the muzzle section and we are going to equip the VLK Coloss Flash Hider. This is going to give us a little bit of muzzle flash concealment along with some recoil steadiness and stabilization at the cost of a bit of aim down sight speed and aiming stability. Overall, it's just a recoil stabilizing attachment. It will make the gun a little heavier and slower, but it's very worthwhile to run on it. Moving on from that, we are going to go to the barrel section and we are going to equip the 14.5 inch Tundra Pro barrel. This is going to give us some added damage range, bullet velocity, and hip fire accuracy at the cost of, again, some aim down sight speed and some hip recoil control. So basically, we're taking this attachment for the damage range and the bullet velocity, of course, but the hip fire accuracy is always a nice bonus. Of course, this is going to make the gun a bit heavier as it is a longer barrel, leading to the lower ADS speed. But for those who might be confused, the hip recoil control is a new thing. It just means that the gun is going to kick harder when you are hip firing, but when you're aiming down the sight, it's going to feel the exact same as it would otherwise. So really, this isn't too big of a drawback. Once we have that, we are going to move on to the laser section, and here we are going to equip the Schleger PEQ Box 4. This is a really simple one because it's just going to increase our ADS speed at no downside. This is just us making up for a little bit of that lost ADS speed that we've gotten with the last two attachments and trying to keep it closer to when it's stock. Next, we are going to go to the underbarrel section and we are going to equip the Phase 3 grip. This is going to give us a little bit of aiming idle stability, some hip fire accuracy again, and some recoil stabilization at the cost of a bit of walking speed and ADS speed. Overall, this grip is just going to make your gun even more accurate through the idle stability, the hip fire accuracy, and controlling that recoil just a little bit more. Again, it's going to make your gun a bit slower and heavier, but that seems to be the vast majority of attachments in Modern Warfare 2, and don't worry because we're going to add one more thing to make up for this. And last but not least, no build would be complete without a rear grip, and here we are going to be equipping the Demo Clean Shot Grip. This is going to give us a little bit of sprint to fire speed and ADS speed at the cost of a bit of recoil control. The gun is already very easy to control with the recoil. Even with the con here, it's not bad at all. This is just making it so that we can use the gun a bit more aggressively with the sprint to fire speed, and also making back some of that ADS speed that we've lost with previous attachments as well. Overall, this grip is a fantastic way to top off this setup. Like I said at the beginning, this is a great kind of all-around build for an assault rifle. You get a little bit of aggressive play, you get some of that ranged play, and overall, it just feels great to run in all of the 6v6 maps. I haven't really taken it into Ground War or Invasion at all, so maybe if you guys play that a lot, this could have varying levels of performance in there, but overall, for those smaller 6v6 maps, this thing has just been a monster for the last few days. So set this thing up and try it out in game. Let me know what you guys think. If you think you can find an attachment swap here that will break the gun even more, feel free to let me know and I'd be more than willing to do a revised version and let people know. If you guys enjoyed or if you found the video helpful, feel free to let me know through things like likes, comments, subscriptions, anything that will let this get out to more people. I've been putting so many hours into the game trying to find these sorts of setups, so I would really appreciate it. And if there are any other weapons that you would want to see me do setups for in Modern Warfare 2, even down to the specific playstyle, feel free to let me know in the comments below, and I'll be sure to take a look at what I can do. Other than that though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you find a good amount of use with this setup. I hope you all have a rest of your day. Thank you for watching the video, and if you enjoyed this one, you might enjoy the last one that I did. So feel free to check that out right here.